Like this video and subscribe to the channel right now, and get 1 week of amazing luck. Some people love horror movies, and that's great. Or maybe you're a scaredy-cat like me. Whether or not you like the chills of a good scare, there are creatures that could come straight out of one of those scary movies. Most of them are found in waters so deep we might never actually see them, but that's probably what makes them so terrifying. I can assure you that all of these animals are very real and exist on the planet Earth. Here are 15 weird animals that will give you chills. Number 15. Sea pig. One of the strangest creatures on the earth is the sea pig, a species of seed cucumber known for its spherical body and pink color. They can get up to 15 centimeters long and resemble water-filled sausages. They can be found in all of the world's waters, surrounding delectable meals, and near carcasses that have washed ashore. To take advantage of the food, these sea pigs congregate in their hundreds. They devour practically anything they can find by using their ring of feeding tentacles to push food into their mouths. This organism is designed to survive at the ocean's depths, particularly in the Indian and Pacific Oceans. They circulate water throughout their bodies to maintain their balance, therefore moving them too close to the water's surface could be fatal. Because of the poisonous substances on their skin, they can successfully ward off predators who are interested in the sea sausage. Number 14. The star-nosed mole. The star-nosed mole is often known as the animal kingdom's geologist. The 25,000 sensory sensors that make up the fleshy tentacles of the star-nosed mole allow it to detect seismic waves. This mole, the only mole that can be found in swamps and marshes, has the ability to detect electric impulses from aquatic prey. By creating air bubbles and sucking them back with its nose, it can smell underwater. It is one of just 2 animal species that can consume things underwater. The star-nosed mole takes less than a quarter of a second to finish its meal, making it the world's fastest eater. The star of this animal has more than 100,000 nerve fibers, which is 5 times as many as in a human hand, making it the most sensitive organ known in any mammal. These sensory receptors enable the mole to pick up on local seismic wave vibrations. The star-nosed mole uses its stars, unlike many creatures that rely on their vision. The star-nosed mole is the only one of the 39 species of moles that may be found in marshes and swamps. Number 13. Bird-dropping spider. Although this creature's name implies that it drops birds, this is false because it actually resembles a bird dropping. It spends the entire day hanging on a leaf, imitating a fresh pile of excrement to deceive predators. By the time they realized they had been duped, it would have been too late. This illustration does not stop there. At night, when these critters extend their 4 legs, they emit a perfume that attracts hapless male moths hunting for a partner. This spider snatches the male when it believes it has found its soulmate and eats it as its next meal while waiting for another prey. The bite of a bird-dropping spider is not harmful, but you will need first aid to cope with the swelling that will develop at the bite site. The egg sacs of this animal are substantial, each reaching 12 millimeters in diameter and holding more than 200 eggs. The spider can be seen hanging at night or sitting beneath a collection of around 14 linked sacs during the day while it waits for its prey. Number 12. Frill-necked lizard. The frill-necked lizard, which is also known as a frilled dragon, is only found in one population in Australia and Guinea. This lizard gets its name from the thick frills that surround its neck and are curled inward against it. This reptile, a tree dweller, spends the majority of its time on trees where it consumes small creatures and insects like flies. These animals frequently consume plants, so this is not unusual. There is no single global shame, instead, colors vary based on the animal's environment. In contrast to lizards who live in tropical conditions, which are more likely to exhibit darker hues like brown and gray, lizards that live in dry environments are more likely to display a variety of colors including brown, red, and orange. These hues change depending on their surroundings, making them a useful tool for camouflaging. Their most distinctive characteristic is the tough skin that covers their head. Number 11. Alien animal. A video of an animal with an odd appearance became popular a few years ago after receiving several comments from internet users. According to eyewitnesses, the odd animal was discovered on the boundary between Kerala and Karnataka. The individual who managed to capture the strange creature reported that there were roughly 4 of them, and they were killing everyone in the forest, including people. Furthermore, it was claimed that just one of the 4 had been apprehended and the other 3 were still at large. When this video was made public online, it made many who were traveling through Kerala and Karnataka nervous. Is this animal real or a hoax? Is still a major concern. A 6-son bear from Borneo, Malaysia, was depicted in the video. It was later discovered. Strangely, locals thought it was alien and pelted stones at the helpless animal. In order to increase traffic, people have been distributing bogus videos on social media recently, which is highlighted in this video. Number 10. Penis snake. Despite its name, this bizarre creature is neither a snake nor a penis. It's more of a Sicilian type that resembles the male sex organ more than just incidentally. Naturally, it is known as the floppy snake. Only 2 preserved specimens of this species were found between its rediscovery in 2011 and its late 1800s discovery, and little is known about it. The largest Sicilian, it grows to a length of around 81 centimeters and is thought to be the second largest tetrapod without lungs that breathes through its skin. Scientists concur that the penis snake is aquatic like other tetrapods, unlike the majority of Sicilians. Although their eyes are hardly visible beneath their skin, they can move around thanks to their sense of smell. Since they reside in the dimly lit Amazon rivers, these species have nothing to lose. Number 9. Armadillo. The pink fairy armadillo looks like a fluffy lobster combined with a caterpillar. It is the smallest species of armadillo, barely reaching a length of 13 centimeters. This species can easily fit in a person's palm. It is well known for being a sand sweeper and inhabits the sandy plains and dry shrublands of South America. This characteristic is due to its capacity to move through the subterranean sands, and its distinctive pink hue is a result of blood being pumped into their shell through thermoregulation, which enables them to regulate their body temperature in hot temperatures. On their front and back legs, they also have 2 enormous claws. These body parts are used for digging in compacted earth. Biologists say the pink fairy armadillo can swim through sand like a fish swims in water. However, this is a myth, because they dig the sand with claws. Number 8. Tarsier. The tarsier possesses the largest eyes in the animal kingdom, with eyeballs that are as huge as its brain. They can't move like humans because of their size. Instead, they can only turn their entire head 180 degrees, like an owl. Studies suggest that they are the only entirely carnivorous ape, which aids them in stealthily finding their prey. This modest creature is one of the planet's oldest extant primates, having existed for at least 55 million years. They can be linked to the Paleocene period, when the Earth went through an abrupt and severe warming that coincided with the emergence of animals. Because they struggle in captivity and are potentially suicidal when kept in cages, tarsiers make captive breeding schemes unfeasible. In the wild, the average lifespan is 24 years, while in captivity, it is just 12 years. Number 7. Komondor dog. The Hungarian Komondor dog looks like Rastafarian dreadlocks because of their white tassels and coats, despite not being as large as their Hungarian cousins. This dog carries himself with dignity. Its medium-sized skull and a thick coat of hair give the animal a mutt-like appearance. The Komondor dog is naturally wary of strangers and protective of its kind because it was bred to be a herd protector. They can either be kept as pets or as security dogs, depending on your preferences. Early training for this dog takes place in a field where it is free to make its own decisions. The ability of this animal to make independent judgments may not be ideal for many pet lovers, thus they are unlikely to get one. However, it instills a sense of accountability in its owners. Number 6. Echidnas. The echidna, sometimes known as the spiny anteater, is a member of a family of egg-laying animals. The only other extant mammals that lay eggs are the platypus before echidna species. Ironically, this animal is native to New Guinea and Australia but is not closely related to the true anteaters of the Americas. They are monotreme descendants and resemble platypuses from 20 to 50 million years ago, but they are distinct since they diverged from aquatic creatures. Echidnas are protected by caves and rocks because they cannot withstand high temperatures. In the wild, they can hide in the underbrush and in piles of root debris. Even if a single animal has a big territory, it is nice enough to divide it among its kind. Number 5. Eye. One of the most disgusting animals on the planet is the eye. One of the most intriguing animals to ever grace the planet is this small monkey. These species, which are exclusively found in Madagascar and are just 14 to 17 inches long, have white guard hairs that can be pale gray or black in color. However, similar to rodents, their teeth are constantly growing. They rely on echolocation, like bats and squirrels, to navigate the ocean. The animal is distinguished from other species like it by its 10 spherical eyeballs, and its third finger is used to probe into the holes it has excavated with its teeth. Sadly, a lot of the villagers hate this animal since they think it's a devil that kills whenever it has the chance. Despite the challenge of raising the eye, it may be found in zoos all over the world, particularly in Philadelphia and Cincinnati in the UK. Number 4. Axolotl. The axolotl, Ambystoma mexicanum, is a pedomorphic salamander closely related to the tiger salamander. Axolotls are unusual among amphibians in that they reach adulthood without undergoing metamorphosis. Instead of taking to the land, adults remain aquatic and gilled. The axolotl is unusual in that it doesn't undergo a metamorphosis and develop lungs. Instead, axolotls hatch from eggs into a juvenile form that grows to become its adult form. Axolotls keep their gills and permanently reside in the water. Healthy axolotls are not dangerous to humans at all. Like most marine and aquatic animal life, they are only dangerous if they happen to carry diseases that can affect humans. However, the body of an axolotl does not contain any poison. Number 3. Myanmar snub-nosed monkey. The research community only discovered about this unusual primate in 2010, although residents and hunters in northern Burma were already familiar with it, even referring to it as a monkey with its face up or in woe, depending on the local dialect of the region where it often resides. At first glance, it appears to be the most attractive, endearing, and cuddly primate in the Burmese jungle, but when you come face to face with it, you will flee in panic. It resembles the devil himself thanks to certain peculiar nostrils. In addition to having an unattractive nose, it also has a prominent snout, giving it an entirely unusual and even extraterrestrial appearance. If you look at the humorous side, you might even assume that it underwent plastic surgery with too much Botox. Making eye contact with this flamboyant primate can be unsettling because of its entirely black eyes. Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take me 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal: you just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribes button and hit the notification bell, and you'll get 15 years of amazing luck. Try it, it really works. Number 2. The Goliath tiger fish. Don't ever step on a river again, since this fish will traumatize you in addition to frightening you. The Goliath tigerfish is one of the world's biggest and scariest species, measuring 27.5 inches in length for females and 70.86 inches for males, pretty close to the average height of an adult. Do you feel fear? There's more to come. Although its enormous jaws are intimidating to anyone who looks at them, they are not its most fearsome trait because it also has a set of enormous eyeballs that give it excellent vision. It is also capable of sensing low-frequency vibrations from nearby prey. This dreadful fish has the propensity to roam around its prey in an attempt to stalk them before viciously striking. The impact of a Goliath tiger's blow is comparable to, or perhaps better, to that of a traditional piranha. 32 teeth make up its mouth, and they all resemble fearsome, jagged knives. The teeth of the Goliath tigerfish are comparable in length to those of a great white shark, said British angler and explorer Jeremy Wade. A total killing machine. Number 1. Brazilian treehopper. If you previously felt that insects were truly unpleasant, this species will make you feel as though you never want to see one again in your life. One of the strangest, most unsettling, most disagreeable insects in nature is the Brazilian treehopper. The most intriguing aspect of this horrifying image is its antennas, which resemble helicopter rotor blades and are made up of 5 hairy little spheres that protrude in all directions. Its gigantic head appears to be entirely armored. Its intimidatingly huge eyes may be compared to terrifying mirrors in which you would never want to catch a glimpse of yourself. What's your view on this video? Let us know in the comment box down below. Don't forget to like this video and follow this channel for more amazing videos.